More Israelis are finding themselves without work as regulations become stricter surrounding the coronavirus, and some are eligible for government support, but others find themselves in a limbo, particularly foreign workers in the state of Israel. Well, joining us to discuss the implications is ILTV contributor and consumer behavior expert Dr. Vili Abraham. So the Israeli Employment Service announced today that at the beginning of March, there were about 180,000 new unemployed people registered on their site. And now we see a lot of foreign workers who are saying, what's going to happen to us here? What is going to happen?
Well, right now it's not really clear what is going to happen. We have requested the reaction of the Immigration and Population Authority, and they did send us a response, but it's quite vague. What is clear is that foreign workers who have left the country will not be able to return. And in case of elderly people who are in need of nursing care, we'll be able to hire those who are in the country and do not have somebody that they're taking care of at the moment. But it's not really clear what is their status and whether they're going to get unemployment benefits.
What is your take on this? I mean, many of these people are taking care of our elderly, the people who are at highest risk here. So should the Israeli government be providing some type of help to them?
Yes, I think so, because they're here and they're helping our most vulnerable populations in their most basic needs, to fulfill the basic needs. And right now there are troubles because sometimes these people cannot be in the same place where these elderly people are because it's a very vulnerable population. They're risking their lives. And I think that they should be getting some social benefits, yes.
Now, I kind of want to switch topics and speak about real estate a little bit right now. I can only imagine that soon enough people are going to, who are out of work are going to be worried about how they're going to be paying their bills, their rent specifically. How is the real estate market in Israel going to be impacted by the coronavirus crisis?
Okay, so according to the government directives, every industry is to dwindle its workforce by 70%. However, not the construction industry, because it's considered to be an essential industry. And I think it's a right decision because we are in need of bridging the gap between supply and demand. We have a severe shortage of apartments. And if we were to hold construction out for a few months, then it would mean that the prices of apartments would increase. They would skyrocket after we get back to work.
So I guess I know there are some people out there who are saying, are we going to see, real estate prices have been so high. Are we going to finally see a bit of a drop here? But what you seem to be saying indicates the opposite.
Well, no, because the government is allowing to work the construction industry to work at full force. No, it's trying to prevent prices from increasing. As far as rental prices are concerned, there might be a drop. A lot of families are in deep financial crisis, if not now, then in the very immediate future, because a lot of couples have lost their jobs.
Right.
Either they were fired or they were forced to go on leave with no payment. So a lot of couples are going to be in a lot of financial crisis right now.
Right, and we're seeing Airbnb, of course, finding themselves in a bit of a crisis. So more apartments in major cities like Tel Aviv are, coming up onto the market, and they're offering lower prices than ever before. So that's one, I guess, positive for locals. But Vili, thank you so much for